When we started Digital for All, we were just celebrating our 150th birthday, so quite a time for a bank. But we also wanted to project ourselves in the future. So Société Générale is one of the largest banks in France. It is a universal bank, mixing both retail banking activities, investment banking activities, and also specific services like insurance, car leasing, consumer finance. We have a bit more than 140,000 staff spread in many countries. One of the benefits of this program was to make sure that our employees are used to the digital tools and that they can also interact swiftly with customers. And we started with some tablets. People are able to use the tablets for their private requirements, and at the same time they are able to use either some Société Générale applications. So it's quite innovative approach, mixing both private and public environment. We chose NetApp for this program because it was key for us to succeed, and we had a very short time frame. Through OCI, we were able to anticipate this workload and to adjust our usage of the NetApp solutions. One of the peaks we were quite concerned was in the morning, people calling their mail through their tablets, and wanted to make sure that the system would react. I think what we appreciate with NetApp is that first we've got a very dedicated team that knows us very well, and I think it was very much profitable because at the end of the day, the NetApp team understands what we expect to do or what are our constraints, our challenges.
We're the first bank in Australia to adopt fully cloud computing.
Zero Touch was named because it allows us to automate the architecture to an nth degree, and it's allowed us to be far more responsive to business change that's needed.
So in relation to the storage, we chose NetApp. We wanted something that was flexible, highly available and scalable.
We implemented our reference architecture, which is called FlexPod, and it consists of NetApp storage and Cisco UCS servers and Nexus networking.
The storage components in Zero Touch are configured in a cluster, and the architecture behaves in an active-active fashion, so we synchronize between both data centers in that way.
And what that provided was very high availability and disaster recovery.
What Zero Touch gives us is the ability to be able to make multiple copies of the bank and host them all live. We can scale faster than ever before, and now our staff, they're conceptualizing, ideating, strategizing and innovating because all those repetitive, mundane tasks have been automated.
We haven't partially taken some services and put them in the cloud. We have taken the whole bank and put the whole bank in the cloud. And it's a game changer for the bank.
ING has put themselves so far ahead of the rest of the environment that they'll be able to use this for decades to come.
I think the CTO role is evolving to that of a data visionary. We'll see that transition continuing probably for another 10 years. The key is that those people who are in the old model have to transition to become more and more focused on data and ultimately to be the data visionary for their company. Large enterprises are using data to transform themselves. They're recognizing that through the use of data, they can radically change their business. In some cases, instead of delivering and selling a jet engine, they can give that product to the customer and they can charge a subscription fee or even share in the savings that the airline sees. That's using the data that was originally used to run the business, and they're turning it into a new business. Customers have to think about their use of data in a new way, and Data Visionary has to be their trusted advisor to help guide that. I'm Mark Bregman, and I'm data-driven.
Calling all barrier breakers, status quo smashers, world changers. You're not just driven, you're data-driven. You know that traditional business is history, and that data-centric organizations decide the future. You have the vision and guts to make digital transformation happen. You understand that data is the lifeblood of your business, and that it becomes more powerful when you tear down walls and unify data across silos and clouds. You aim to push customer touchpoints to the farthest reaches, inspire global teams to innovate, and discover opportunity wherever it exists. There's one company who can help you make it all possible. NetApp has a whole new approach to data, so you can align your resources, unleash your data's full potential, and realize your vision. Data visionaries wanted.